The Haunting of Blackwood Manor. The old Blackwood Manor had stood on the edge of town for generations, a looming shadow on the hilltop, shrouded in dark rumors and unsettling tales. The townspeople whispered of ghostly figures glimpsed through cracked windows, and mournful wails carried on the wind. Few dared approach, and none who entered ever spoke of it again. But desperation drove Alex, a struggling writer seeking inspiration, to the manor. He had heard of its cursed past. The Blackwood family, once wealthy and influential, had perished in a fire a century ago. Only whispers remained: a jealous patriarch, a forbidden love, and a curse that bound their tormented souls to the estate. Armed with a notebook, a lantern, and determination, Alex pushed open the heavy rotting doors. The air inside was thick with the scent of mildew and decay. Shadows danced across faded portraits, and the echo of his own footsteps seemed too loud, as if the house was listening. The first night was uneventful. Alex scribbled notes about the eerie silence, the unsettling chill, and the constant feeling of being watched. He laughed off the creaks and groans of old wood, chalking it up to age. But as darkness deepened, the whispers began. Soft, unintelligible murmurs echoed from the walls. The lantern flickered and died, and a cold breath brushed his ear. "You shouldn't be here," a voice rasped. Alex spun, but saw nothing. Panic flared, but the writer in him demanded more. He called out, challenging the unseen presence. Silence followed. Gathering his courage, he ventured deeper into the manor, drawn to a locked door at the end of a narrow hallway. The brass handle was ice cold. He forced it open, revealing a room preserved in the past, a nursery. Toys scattered the floor, and a cradle rocked gently. A child's laugh echoed, and a small, shadowy figure darted past. Alex gasped, realizing it was not alone. A woman stood in the corner, her face veiled in shadow. "Leave!" she hissed. A force shoved him back, slamming the door. Heart racing, Alex scrambled away, but the whispers grew louder. Unseen hands pulled at his clothes, and cold fingers traced his neck. He dashed for the exit, only to find the door sealed. Desperate, he shouted apologies, swearing to leave. The whispers faded. The door creaked open, and Alex fled, vowing never to return. Days later, he poured his experience into a new novel. The book was a success, hailed as terrifyingly real, but the whispers never left. At night, cold hands caressed his face, and a child's laughter echoed. In the reflection of darkened windows, the woman from the manor watched, her eyes filled with rage. The curse had followed him home. The end?